Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the UK and Republic of Ireland Qualifying Cup number 2. Joining me in the booth is Mr. Mark Hatcher, aka Onset. I am Wonderboy, of course, as you should already know. Mark, in the last series, we saw XL take down Aspire, so XL will be carrying on. Let us know what you thought of that series or the whole tournament. Who do you think is going to win? Make sure you use that hashtag. And what is it, Mark?
Yeah, you can get in touch. Just use the hashtag HaloWC.
I try to do like a synchronized thing. Say it again.
Hashtag HaloWC. We'll be able to see him. We'll put some of your tweets up on stream so we can read them out and get in touch with us. Bit of interaction is what we want. So let us know what you think.
I thought we were in sync. Do you want to try? Do you want to try and do like a synchronized one?
And the hashtag is
hashtag Halo.
It didn't work the first time. But
okay,
anyway,
let's
move
I thought
on
you were
from
going to help me out. Anyway, let's take a look at all the qualifying action that's been going on this past weekend. We, of course, saw the Asian qualifiers, which saw the Dark Horse and Rock Have Fun go up in the final up against each other. And the Dark Horses took that one. They have secured their spot at their regional final. I think it's the Asia regional final. I could be mistaken. But they certainly secured a spot at their regional final. Anyone who watched that stream will know it was absolutely just incredible to watch. I loved watching that stream. It was fun.
Yeah, and then we had the Brazilian qualifier, Team Calidus.
Calidus, indeed, yeah.
Taking first place against To The Game.
Yeah, and they have secured their spot at the Latin America regional finals. And the big upset across the world, it's got to be the Australian and New Zealand qualifier. Team Immunity not able to secure a spot at the regional finals just yet, as Citadel Gaming took that one 3-2 in the final mark.
Yeah, and as we all know, Team Immunity with some really experienced Halo players on their squad, and they'll definitely be disappointed, but Citadel will be over the moon at the fact they managed to take that first place.
Absolutely, yeah, take nothing away from Citadel, but we're seeing a bit of a trend in Halo 5, Mark. These experienced players, these big name players, not carrying on the success from the previous games.
Well, as I said before, sometimes I think Halo 5's new mechanics are so difficult for players to get used to who have played Halo for so long. They're so used to doing certain things, moving in certain situations, and when they come up against someone who's thrusting, Spartan charging them, it's sort of that, whoa, step back a minute, and it is more difficult to adjust, I think, for older players than sort of a player who's newer. I don't know, it seems to be the case anyway. We're seeing some upsets, so obviously that is the case.
Anyway, up next on stream, we're going to be seeing some quarterfinal action, I do believe. It's Epsilon.Halo winners of Cup number 1 going up against the new Rift.Halo lineup.
Yeah, and Epsilon, they're obviously going to be looking to put down a marker here. Rift had some good games earlier. I think we were lucky enough. That was Riot, wasn't it?
Riot and Rift again, Mark.
This is the problem. This is the bane of my life, Riot and Rift. But never mind.
Riot and Rift. But let's take a quick fly through the bracket. You see there, Epsilon were able to take down Riot Gaming, who we saw earlier on in the stream. So Epsilon took down Riot, and Rift took down Garda, I do believe that is. So they will be going up against each other right now, Mark.
Yeah, Epsilon versus the Rift side. It's going to be a closer matchup than we've seen already today. So this should be a really good game, and it's going to start showing the competitive nature of the UK and Republic of Ireland Halo.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're seeing this new Rift lineup for the first time as well.
Yeah.
I do believe Harper and Ads, unfortunately, have parted ways with the Rift side. Not too sure what's gone on there, but they have picked up, I believe it's Outcast and Looney Dogs. I could be mistaken.
Yeah,
don't quite me on that. I'm pretty sure it's Looney Dogs and Outcast.
Yeah, well, Ads didn't have a great time last time he was on stream, to be totally honest. Sorry to bring it up again.
He
did goose in a slayer. But
he kind of did. It was kind of a big deal, and we kind of made him feel like really bad about it.
Yeah, but he got a lot of love from Twitter, so know it's not all bad, and I'm sure he's over it by now.
Define love.
I'm sure he's over it by now. That's the important thing.
So I certainly hope he is.
Do you know one player I really want to watch on Epsilon today?
Go on.
Buck20. We didn't give him a lot of shout-outs last time. 57 we gave a lot of love. Jimbo we talked about. Snipe Drone we've seen destroy.
Yep.
But 20's, we haven't seen a lot of him.
No.
And I'd be interested to see how he plays, because I've been watching him play a lot of FFA, and I'm really impressed with his movement. Like, his movement in one-on-ones is really impressive. So if he can do that sort of thing, I just don't think we've given him enough love so far. So if we can see what he can do, I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Spectate button has just appeared. Let's take a quick look at the maps we're going to be seeing in this series. We're going to be seeing, I think that's Truth Capture the Flag. It could be Coliseum Capture the Flag. Who knows, Mark? There's two different
it's
two
a bit of a
different things
curveball there.
Could be
we're going to go
Truth to see him.
Yeah, let's go with Coliseum, capture the flag.
I'm saying
'cause that's-
Coliseum, capture the flag. And then game 2 will be Regret Team Slayer. That's an interesting looking Regret, Mark, I won't lie.
Yeah, once again,
But
very interesting.
we saw Rift in Qualification Cup number 1. If it is Regret Team Slayer, they had an absolute shocker against Vibe. And I don't know whether that speaks to the strengths of Vibe or whether that speaks to the weakness of Rift. And then game number 3, if it's needed, the Rig Strongholds. We're about to find out which one of these things is actually true, because I'm seeing so many different things. Oh, there we go. It's Coliseum capture the flag, Mark.
Yeah,
Just
we
like
are golden.
that.
There we go.
Incredible. Love it. All right, so we're going to be seeing Coliseum capture the flag, game number 1, Epsilon versus Rift. The game is just about loading up, so you'll see our pretty faces just for a few seconds as we load up the game, capture the flag, Coliseum. You said buck 20, Mark. I'm going to follow your lead. So let's check out. It was Outcast, Sneaky Walrus, AZ, and Looney Dogs that the Epsilon lineup will be going up against. Let's start things off with buck 20.
So Alex Buck, some say the better Buck, but I always say that whenever whoever I'm talking to out the Bucks, I always tell them they're the better one. But he's going to be starting off this game by looking to push through these nades and look to help out his teammates from the sniper. Throws a nice splinter nade up there to try and stop the player who might have been coming across the Sneaky, as Outcast takes out 57, but 20 here pushing into the snipe, helps Jimbo secure that snipe, and Jimbo picked up a kill here, and then they're going to look to make an early move on this flag.
Right, 20 still alive, gets the distraction medal there. As Jimbo will clean up Walrus, and great map positioning here from Epsilon early on. Jimbo has the rockets, he's picked himself up a double kill, you can see in the kill feed. 20 there, not quite able to clean up. And Jimbo here is on an overkill, but elects to run the flag instead. He's got Snipe Drone helping him out, excuse me. As Snipe Drone in the kill feed is just getting kills left, right and centre. Jimbo smartly drops the flag off to a teammate. And he has rockets in hand, and he's going to continue slaying, takes down Outcast, and surely that will be 1-0 early on in the game.
Yeah, and I saw Jimbo there. As soon as he's up in the air, he has the ability to press that pound button almost instantly to see what's around him. And he's still got those rockets, just swapped them out. I think they were empty. They must have been empty. And he's got the BR now, and he's looking to flank in on Outcast. Picks up that kill. That's 3 down now, possibly 4 down now, and they'll pull in the flag again. Epsilon looking so good here.
Yeah, really good stuff here from Epsilon. Let's turn on player outlines. Let's see if Jimbo will come under any pressure whatsoever from the Rift side. And it's still early in this game, Mark, and Epsilon are up 2-0. And Jimbo and squad will be pretty happy about that. Surely not another Rift Goose, Mark. I feel it. There's a perfect kill for you there on screen as Jimbo takes down Outcast. I see no kills on Walrus.
We're going to have to go over to Walrus. Hopefully he can break the Rift curse. Because it seems to be at the moment, if you're a player on Rift and you're playing Halo, that you are going to goose in a series at the moment. So let's go over to him.
Is it the Rift curse? Surely not. So Walrus is going to be coming off the respawn. His team 2-0 down early in the game. Snipe Drone is taking face. You can see in the kill feed. I almost feel bad for Snipe Drone, but we can't swap off the goose, I'm afraid. We have to see if Walrus can get a kill. Let's swap over to Snipe Drone. Oh no, Snipe Drone's dead actually. Let's see what Jimbo's doing until we see Walrus, come off the respawn.
And Jimbo's, I like what Jimbo's done there. Bottom mid is such a powerful area on this map that people don't really look at. You get so many angles on the snipe from bottom mid. You can see anybody dropping off, you can see the top snipe, you can see the catwalk, and obviously the scatter shots down there as well. So it's quite an important position. It always seems a bit strange when you say, oh, bottom mid's quite powerful. Yeah. But it really is. You get a lot of cover and a lot of angles from bottom mid on this map.
We saw Jimbo there take down Walrus, so still no kills for Walrus. This could be the last flag. Jimbo will run it in. Oh no, Walrus, please.
Snipe Drone picked up another snipe there upstream.
Walrus got a kill. He kills Jimbo there. Great stuff there from Walrus. His team not quite out of it yet, Mark. He could still return this flag. 2 kills on the board now for Walrus. So he starts to heat up. 9 minutes left. He's going to try and push in for the recov. But Jimbo's going to be there to get a touch. He does go down though, and 57 and buck 20 will be the 2 men to shadow this flag back in. That's going to be a very simple 3-0 victory for Epsilon.
Yeah, I think Walrus is going to be pretty relieved picking up that kill at the end. We are pretty harsh when it comes to gooses in this game.
Yeah, come on.
But Epsilon looks so good in that game. I mean, Jimbo picked up 12 kills. Snipe Drone, every time we see it in the kill feed, seemed to be sniping someone. Really efficient play. Every time they went in for the flag, it seemed like they got it across halfway, and they were able to rally it back. 3-0, very quick game. Really impressive stuff from Epsilon. They really look up for it.
Yeah, they do. And one of the big storylines coming into this cup was, are Epsilon as good as everyone thinks they are, now that every other team's had a chance to catch up. Of course, this Rift side still very new. They did lose 2 players, so we have to give them the benefit of the doubt, but Epsilon very, very much looking strong right now.
Yeah, and I think Epsilon, they do come into this with a point to prove. They want to prove to everyone they're still the best team out in the UK and the Republic Island. Europe, and they want to really put down a marker for it, because they know that Vibe are going to be coming for them. They know that Infused are going to be coming for them. So if they can get these games out of the way, even Excel, as we've seen, looking very strong, they want to crush these people and really put a stamp down as far as their claim to being the best.
Yeah, and that's certainly what they did in game number 1. They took Coliseum, captured the flag, 3-0
that was
mark.
really convincing.
It was really solid. It was, you know, clinical.
Clinical indeed. I mean, every time we looked, they had the power weapons, they had the rockets, they had the sniper. If they didn't have those, the other player had a BR. I mean, it was just, if you're spawning against, you know, 2 of the 4 opposition with power weapons, you're going to struggle. I mean, and they were so good, they put them to good use, and they're going to move on to Regret, which I think is going to scare Rift.
Worst nightmare we saw. It was 50-9, I think, was it, last time they played Vibe in Qualification Cup number 1. It was not a very pretty sight whatsoever. Let's see if the 2 new members in Looney Dogs and Outcast can install a new playstyle on this map. But you have to favour Epsilon after that clinical victory on Coliseum Capture the Flag.
Yeah, I don't think this is Epsilon's strongest map, but you can't bet against them just because of the way that Rift have sort of found themselves getting hammered on it recently, especially with the team changes. You know, they're not going to be 100% confident in where they're going, who they're helping, etc., what areas of the map they're trying to push. So
they're still feeling each other out.
Yeah, exactly, and it takes a bit of time to build the chemistry. Epsilon have been playing together for so long now, they're going to know everything about this map, where they want to push, how to help each other. So I can't really go anywhere else but Epsilon in this game, I'm afraid.
It's, you know,
it's understandable.
The game's not even been played yet, though, Mark.
But I like making bold predictions.
I'm saying Rift are going to win this game. I mean, I know I've picked Epsilon to win the whole cup, but you know, I think Rift could take this one. I'm going to say it.
Well, you're going to be wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to be wrong.
But yeah, I think one player who's really good, I like his movement on this map, is Jimbo. He's really good. He does. Yeah. I was trying to watch. He was doing. There's a little jump from bottom mid now that I didn't realise existed. You can jump from bottom mid up to top mid. You slide up the side.
Oh, the things that man does with the slide, I just don't even know.
It's pretty impressive, and if you know they're sort of like learning those little nuances of the game and getting around the map so quickly is what sets players apart. If you're getting shot bottom mid and you jump up top mid and you're like, oh yeah, I'm top mid now.
If someone could Photoshop Jimbo onto like a playground slide, that would be great. If you use the hashtag as well, Halo World Champs.
Halo WC.
Halo WC. We'll make sure we try and at least pull that up. So Twitch chat, you have your mission. Jimbo on a playground slide. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, the slide tackle. You can put him in that slide tackle video. Have you seen that? The Vine?
No.
Where someone goes, slide tackle and someone just chucks a slide at him when he's got a football. It's great.
All right. Okay, well, anyway, then, game number 2 is about to get underway. Epsilon are up 1-0 in the series. It is going to be Slayer on Regret. Who do you want to start things off with, Mark? You highlighted Buck20 at the start of this series. Do you think we should start with him, or are we talking Jimbo in this game?
Let's go with Jimbo, but we've got to give Snipdrain a little bit of love, as well as some of the guys from Rift. But yeah, let's start off with Jimbo, and let's see if he can help lock down this overshield. He's fishing bottom mid and shooting everything and anything that moves. But that's 2 dead for Epsilon, and Walrus taking a great job from Jimbo there. Managed to get the kill and burn that Ovi, and they're going to have a time on that for when it next comes up.
Yeah, and it's 57 on the Epsilon side, who did pick up the fuel rod cannon. So no overshielding players. You saw on your screen, Jimbo was able to take down the Rift player, 3-3 in the game. Competitive start, just 30 seconds into the game. Jimbo will take down AZ, and that will give Epsilon the lead, and now that lead is soaring, and now they're up by 3. As Snipe, Drone, and Jimbo will combine. 7-3 now the score mark, and honestly, it's still
really
early
worried
on
for
in the
Rift.
game. But you have to say that those early kills for Rift could be vital towards the end of the game, as AZ will take down 57. That's going to be AZ with a kill on the board at least. Only down by 3 though, 1 minute gone in the game, and check out the weapon he's got right now, Mark.
Yeah, if anyone comes around that corner, they are toast. I only got worried there because I saw 4 dead, and the fuel rod, was in the hands of Epsilon, and that is such. But Looney Dog seems to pick that up now, and I mean, Rift are going to be pretty happy with this start. I mean, I know they're down, but they're not down by a lot, and it shows that they've really stepped up their game on this map. As we are on board with Outcast, and he was really impressive player, obviously formerly of Viperio, and he's going to be just sneaking around this corner here with the AR out. Sees Buck 57 there, put some shots on him, trying to clean it up now, but 57 takes him down. Great shots from Will Buck there. Really impressive play from him.
Yeah, he's been so solid the past couple of weeks here for Epsilon. On Halo 5, he certainly seems to have found his groove. He's been a real standout performer. He's been head and shoulders above the rest. He'll take down AZ. 15-7 the score. And 10 seconds until that fuel rod cannon drops. I wonder if 57 will want to run and pick that up, as Rift surely will be aware. I think, was that a teammate that just shot 57 in the back? I'm not too sure, but he will pick up the fuel rod, and this could get ugly from here on.
Yeah, if you're dropping bottom mid with that fuel rod, when that overshield's coming up, that is going to be so important. As Buck20 picks up a double kill off stream. Jimbo, and that's a triple kill for Buck20 off stream. That's 4 dead. They're going to secure the overshield, and they've got the fuel rod, and they've found the spawn, and this is where Epsilon are so good. As soon as they get a lead and they get control, they're going to extend that lead, and they're just not going to let, they're going to be so relentless. They do not let you get out of a base. As you see, 57 picking up another kill here as he pops around the corner, finds another player, puts shots down on him, trying to clean this kill up here, and great job there from Outcast to actually take out 57. But it's just, all of a sudden we look at the score, 22-8. I mean, just like what happened?
I know, it just seemed insane. I did like what 57 did there. He obviously was trying to find the spawners in, I do believe it was the red base. And only Sneaky Walrus was there. The other 3 did spawn across the map. He got the call from his twin brother, decided to fly across the map. Walrus will take down 57. 24-9, let's check out Goose Patrol. Nope, don't worry, everyone in the game has a kill. I am seeing Jimbo though, with a lot of kills in the game. 12 so far for him and only 2 deaths.
Here we go.
Check that out. That is just, that's magical.
I mean, it's almost as if he heard me. I mean, I mentioned it on stream. That's exactly what I mean. That ability to just move around the map sort of freely, get from bottom mid to top mid. It means as soon as you hear a call out from your teammate, if you're not in the position to help, you can put yourself in a different position to help almost immediately. So
ground pound.
Oh, that's double kill for Buck20 off stream again. I mean, he's showing that he's a player that's obviously heating up, and all of Epsilon just seems to be. Is that his second triple the game?
Maybe it could be an overkill even. No, he's happy there, just to back down. Probably the smart move. Will tag himself with a grenade though. And AZ, former teammates of course, back in the Halo 4 days. AZ and Buck20 will go up against each other at top middle. Swap over to Outcast. His team down by a significant margin. But it's not over until a flat lady sings mark. I do believe Overshield will be coming up very, very soon.
Yeah, and it's obviously the fuel rod just popping up before that. Whoever can get control is going to find getting that Overshield a little bit easier. 20 does a great job staying alive. And Snipe Drone covering 20, doing a great job. The teamwork is really impressive from Epsilon here. It just seems to all be shooting the same people. But it seems that Looney Dog's taken down as Buck20 picks up the overshield, and I just saw the fuel rod in the hands of 57. I mean, you got both Bucks fully loaded, and it's going to be pretty difficult to come back from this, if I'm honest.
Yeah, bit of deja vu here for Rift. Definitely not their strongest map. They just got absolutely trounced on it last weekend, and it seems to be following the same trend, unfortunately for them. Of course, don't forget they are still a relatively new squad, but Jimbo will pick up a double, both assisted by Buck20 there. Still putting some great damage down here on the Rift side is 20. Takes down Walrus as well. 41-16 the score. Epsilon really asserting their dominance in this game, Mark.
Yeah, and some great movement there from Buck20. Like I pointed out previously before the game started, he dropped down below that base because he knew all of those players who were weak were going to have to push back to the base, be funneled into his point of view, and he did a great job cleaning up the kills. And he's just hovering around bottom mid now as it's 42-16. And I just feel like Rift, whenever they see this map, they must have nightmares.
Oh, great word. That is insane. Cross-map assault rifle work there from Buck20, using that smart scope to absolute perfection, Mark. 45-17, only 5 kills away. Pretty much a formality at this point. And it's hard to see Epsilon letting this one slip away, which means they will, of course, be advancing to the next round. Only 3 kills away now. Outcast will take down Buck57 there, but a triple-double now for Buck20. That means, of course, double-figure kills and assists and another stat mark, but I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself, but all I know that is Buck20 and Jimbo are the players to watch in this game. 17 kills and 16 kills, respectively, and they have absolutely destroyed. Rift will never want to see this map again. Every time they see it, they get destroyed. And
automatic veto, please, Rift.
Automatic veto,
in the future. Obviously, you have absolutely no choice in these kinds of tournaments, but oh my word, that has got to be your #1 veto if you are Rift. So unfortunately for Rift, they will bow out as Epsilon will take game number 2, 50-19. Key performers in the game, 18-5 from Jimbo, and of course, as you highlighted, Buck20 with not only 16 kills and 3 deaths, but those 12 assists as well.
12 assists show that he was in the right position all the time, just shooting absolutely everything. And 3 deaths, I mean, your teammates have got to be doing something around you. You're putting a lot of shots down, but they're getting cleaned up. He's getting kills. He did everything right there. He had overshields. I mean, Epsilon controlled that from start to finish.
Yeah.
It was pretty messy, to be honest, for Rift.
Yeah, lovely to see Buck20 step up, actually. I mean, you said before the series, 57's been a key performer. We all know how good Jimbo is and how Snipe Drone will just control power weapons all day. Buck20 was the real, not so much question mark, but
just someone we hadn't seen
player,
a lot of.
Yeah, exactly. The player we wanted to see make a splash, and that's certainly what he did in game number 2 there against Rift. So Epsilon will advance to the semi-finals. Unfortunately for Rift, they will be out of the tournament.
Yeah, so we're now in the semi-finals, I believe, is the tournament. So let us know who you think is going to be in the semis, who's going to get in the finals with Halo, the hashtag HaloWC.
Got it about. It's hard, isn't it?
Got it out eventually.
HaloWC.
And we'll do our best to get some of that on the stream. And I'm still with Vibe.
You know what the best part about this is?
What?
We get to see both semi-finals.
Yeah,
both
that's
semi-finals
really
are going to be streamed, and it's going to be great fun. I can't imagine seeing any other teams. I mean, we don't have the results just yet, but I can't imagine seeing. I mean, top 4 teams on paper, of course, have got to be Epsilon, as we've just seen.
Yeah.
Vibe, who put up a great fight in Cup number 1, Infused as well as Excel. So, you know, I'd bet my house on those teams being in the semi-finals. Watch one of them not be there now, Mark, and I'll be out of a house.
Yeah, that's a shame if that happens. But I think looking at Epsilon, I mean, from listening to Jimbo the other day when I was watching his stream, he said, if we play well, we'll win.
Yeah.
And they seem to be playing pretty well. I mean, they really are playing well at the moment. So you can't bet against them, even though I am. But, I mean, Vibe, it shows that Vibe or Infused or Excel have got to be on top of their game to take down Epsilon, which is exactly what we want to see. Yeah. Because we want to see the best Halo we possibly can. We want to see the most competitive games between these top 4. So if Epsilon are playing at their best, everyone else is going to have to step up to challenge them. And I think that's going to make some really interesting games coming up.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Epsilon, of course, the team to beat. They won Cup number 1, closely contested by Vibe. Infused, though, very much, you know, they weren't anywhere near the top in Cup number 1.
No.
And they'll be looking to try and solidify their place in this one, Mark.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see Infused. Hopefully they've progressed. I'd imagine. I mean, I'm not sure again, but if they have, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play. Chalky. I mean, I can't believe I'm about to say this sentence at the moment, but Chalky seems to be the question mark.
Yeah, he does. It's so strange to say that, but Chalky seems to be.
If he's hot,
it seems alien to say this, but like the weakest player on Infused.
Yeah, it seems like if he's hot, they win.
Yeah.
If he's not, they lose badly.
But of course, we haven't seen enough of Infused.
Yeah.
So, you know, you never even know. He could just completely prove us wrong.
I hope he does.
Go
I hope they all do.
absolutely ham, egg, and cheese. So anyway, we are going to throw to a very, very quick break. It's going to be about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. We'll have semi-final action coming up very, very soon. Don't go anywhere.